YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know who it is. The one and only, yes sir, yes ma'am, Mr. Byron, Music Man Williams. Yeah, I know what I'm about to say. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Y'all know who I'm here with, right? Let me stop playing. I play too much. Anyway, man, I had a string hanging. Y'all didn't even tell me. But anyways, what's going on, y'all? We got a product that I'm so super excited that I finally get to make a video on. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. But anyway, before we jump into it, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what I gotta do. I am here with none other than EBWmultimedia. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Always along with Nairobi 36 Fashion, y'all. And look, they got some new pieces coming up real soon. So, but I ain't gonna speak much on that. I'm just, you know what I mean? Anyway, y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I've been waiting to make this video. Y'all just don't know. I know the box all beat up. Y'all, you ain't got to. I know. Don't judge me. However, the product that is inside is all that matters. That it is safe and it is in working condition. As you all can see here, it is the DSLR case WPS10 underwater casing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I said the underwater casing for my Blackmagic Pocket 4 cinema camera. Man, I was excited to use this, y'all. But anyway, again, it is the WPS10 underwater casing that I particularly use for my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, y'all. So, for this particular piece, it pretty much just speaks for itself, y'all. I am able to place my camera into this device and go underwater with this particular camera. Yes, that's right. I am able to take my Blackmagic Pocket 4 camera, put it into this device, and go underwater and film in swimming pools, lakes, oceans, whatever I so choose, y'all. So, I'm just excited because I've been waiting for a long time to be able to show y'all this piece of equipment. As you can see, in this box, you have 3 pieces of padding that goes into the bottom, depending on what type of a camera that you have. And as you can see, the camera bag itself, ladies and gentlemen, the camera bag itself, some people call it a glorified Glad-Lock bag. I call it just what I need to put my camera under the water. That's what I'm saying, for a very cost-efficient price. Hello. No. Anyway, y'all, all right. So, the way this works, this part obviously is for your lens. It velcros. There's 2 different pieces of velcro, or 2 different spots where you velcro, and this is why they call it a glorified Glad-Lock bag, because it snaps like a Glad-Lock bag. However, much more durable, and much more sturdier. And as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, I take the camera, I slide the camera there into this bag. And what I do is I make all my adjustments on my camera before placing it into the bag. Once I place it into my underwater casing, the camera body itself, I then crunch the lens part and then attach the lens. Which is pretty much the only way that you're going to be able to get the whole camera in here, the lens and the camera. However, after I make that adjustment, ladies and gentlemen, or place the camera in there, I then proceed to close this up, and then definitely want to obviously snap that shut. You roll this down to the first set of Velcro and you lock it in, and then you have your outer shell of Velcro, and there you have it. You also have these little finger holes that are on the sides of the bag, just in case you need to make just some subtle changes while it's underneath. You also have a finger hole here to be able to push the record and stop, things of that nature. Has this handy dandy nifty little strap on it, so that when you go to jump in, boom, you're good. Or you can just hold it, boom, and you're good. Also, you want to make sure too that you have like some ankle weights or a weight belt. Me, I put ankle weights on my wrist so that I am able to stay underwater for as long as I need to stay underwater. And I totally spaced out and did not use my ankle weights on my wrist when I use this bag. So you will see that here in this footage here. So it's a good clean shot. I used a wide lens. I used my 25 lens. And again, I made all the adjustments that I needed to make as I was, before I put the camera into the bag itself, into the case. So again, for me and what I use it for and what I need it for and the things that I'm trying to create, that was perfect. So I haven't created, any real deal underwater footage with it yet, but it's coming. I promise you it's coming. This was for me to just test it. It's the first time I actually had ever tested the bag in a real deal scenario, so to speak. I've always done water tests, what I call the tub test, where I fill up the tub with water, submerge the bag into the water, and make sure there are no bubbles. I call it the tub test, some call it the bubble test, whichever way you want to call it. Just make sure, ensure that before you put your camera, whether it's a cinema rig, regular camera, whatever it is that you place into this contraption, just make sure that no water gets into it. I take a whole roll of tissue. I take like paper towels. I put like face towels. I put any and everything in there that I know should be dry. I put those things in there, and then I submerge it underwater for 10, maybe 15 seconds or so, just to make sure I see no bubbles. Then if I see bubbles, I make proper adjustments and I do it all over again. I run that test at least 3 times before I even consider placing my camera into this underwater casing. And again, as you have seen with this footage here, I don't know why this hand's up, it's just up, but the footage. Again, it worked perfectly. And now I am encouraged to do some more underwater creative videos and things of that nature. So anyway, as you can see right here, this is the cost of this nifty handy little bag underwater case. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. I was so happy to do this video because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've had this bag for probably about a year now. Yeah, probably about a year. And yeah, I've never gone out and explored with it. I'm happy I did. Yeah, I'm happy I did. Yeah, because I had some fun with it. Yeah. Anyway, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. All the love and support. Till next Friday. Peace.